If you're a realtor or coach struggling to get leads, relying strictly on referrals, or have an unpredictable sales calendar with only your referral customers coming through whenever they feel like it, then this training is for you. Okay? Don't put your business's lifeblood on the line to a third-party service like Zillow Leads that gives you, leads with bad zip codes, etc., and puts you on the same playing field as all the other realtors competing for the same lead. It's just terrible, terrible. And also don't rely on marketing agencies, okay? I mean, they'll promise to triple your revenue in a week, but in reality, they don't even know what a realtor does, okay? So in this training, I'm going to talk about why the traditional funnel that you're used to, okay, is ineffective really in today's age, okay? And the reason for that is it's not that it doesn't work, it's just that there's better things to do and this traditional funnel is getting saturated. I'm sure you've heard it over and over again. Landing page this, ads, buy leads here, stuff like that. And I'm here to eliminate all that and give you a better solution. That's the point of this training. So stick around if that's something you're interested in, okay? Now, the main problem of a traditional funnel here is that 95% of leads either buy or they die, right? So throughout this funnel, it's trying to disqualify people, right? Obviously, you want to have high conversion rates, obviously, but you bring in the leads through ads, content, bought leads, referrals. Then you take them down to the second step, which might be a landing page, a booking page to, your calendar or your website where you have, some testimonials and whatnot. And at that stage, leads will bleed out, right? And then you're trying to get them to show up and pay pretty much right away. And then again, leads will bleed out, or there's more resistance because they need to call you, stuff like that. And 95% of your effort and money and time that goes into getting these leads just goes out the door because they're forced to either buy or die. And if they don't buy, then they're out of your ecosystem. And the key reason for this is because you haven't given them enough value yet. So these leads will die on you because you haven't provided them enough value. They don't trust you enough yet, right? You just showed up, they're scrolling, mindlessly scrolling, and you just showed up on their page, I don't know, 15-second clip, or even worse, it could be an image ad, and they don't know who you are. They have no connection with you. So my solution here is a 3-stage funnel that is different from a traditional funnel because it gets you a predictable flow of paying clients, and 95% of them don't die on you, okay? High ticket leads reaching out to you, so you no longer have to go to Zillow, pay them to get in contact with people. Then you have to reach out to them, cold DM, cold call, all this. Forget about that, okay? And lastly, the forgotten principle that service providers ignore. And I'll tell you right now, this is called a Realtor social funnel, okay? This is the name that I gave it. And there's no complex landing pages. There's no need for huge email lists. You get consistent calls booked from your ideal clients, local returns of 7 to 8 times on ad spend, no sending cold DMs, and it brings you in high ticket clients on autopilot. You don't have to go to Zillow, log in, see all the information, reach out to these people. Because this brings them to you versus you going to them. And when they come to you, you're actually able to charge higher prices because you're the person that's in demand. You're not going and, hey, can I work for you? No, they're coming to you and asking, hey, can you help me, right? So I'm not going to hold back here. I'm not going to try and sell you like on some $200 course. I'm going to leave it all on the table, and let's get into it. Now, the first things first. You might be asking yourself, would this work for me? Well, are you a realtor or a real estate coach? Yes? Perfect. Let's move on. Does your sales calendar have more potential? Right? Can you take more calls in a day? Of course you can. And do the people in your local area know you by name? Don't think so. You might have some, friends here and there, but do they like actually know you? Like if somebody were to say, "Hey, John, I'm thinking of selling my house." Oh, well, Realtor A over here, I've been following him on social media. I mean, he gets people really good deals and he, saves them a lot of money. I, I don't think people would do that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be really watching this training, right? You would have all your systems in place. So this is exactly how M&M Realty, Monica here that I worked with, became a known authority in the Chicagoland area, right? Chicago is very dense. So this is like an 8-mile radius. Um, but we worked it down to even smaller. But this just shows like whatever city you're in, take an 8-mile radius, take a 10-mile radius of wherever you sell the most homes, and we're going to make you an authority in that space. This is what this funnel is meant to do. It's meant for the long game. That after a month, after 2 months, people know you. You've been nurturing in their head, and they reach out to you whenever an opportunity comes their way, right? And as well for a coach. This is a nutritionist coach, and he said he had a great offer, but he just needed eyeballs. So he reached out to me, built out this funnel for him on Instagram, and he's rocking and rolling with his offer. We scaled him from 20 clients, paying the monthly retainer for nutrition and coaching, to 84 clients now, just because people trust him, right? That's the main thing, guys. That's the forgotten principle right there. People need to trust you to buy from you, to reach out to you, right? Instead of you reaching out to them. Hey, please trust me. So here it is, right? We're going to take this step by step, so I don't want you guys getting too overwhelmed. Now, this funnel runs off of Instagram, okay? And you don't need to rely on getting viral. That's a big misconception I have with my clients. You don't need to rely on getting viral. Getting viral isn't necessarily good, guys, because 99.9% of people that see that ad or a piece of content you put out are not going to be your ideal fit clients. They could be some kids scrolling on Instagram, or people across the US that are not in your hometown. So going viral doesn't really mean anything. I just want you guys to understand that. So this funnel, like, you can get 500, 1,000 followers from doing this funnel of people watching your content and everything, and that's all you need. 1,000 qualified people. I mean, even an Instagram account with 50,000 followers, if 1% of those followers are ideal fit clients, what's that, 500? So you're already beating them. That's what I'm saying. Quality over quantity of traffic and followers and interaction. Okay. Now, I know we touched a lot on what this funnel is not going to do, but here's what this funnel is meant to do. Okay. Here's what it's meant to do for you. Here's how it works. Okay. The outcome of this funnel is to get constant people ready to spend their money with you, hitting up your inbox. Okay. Hitting up your DMs. And to achieve this, we're going to transform your Instagram page to a lead machine on autopilot. And the best part is you don't have to rely on content going viral, like I said, to get eyeballs on your service. You can buy attention, right? This is what we have here. Driving quality traffic. Instead of posting organic content, either getting no views or getting, shitty views, we can run specific ads, okay? And there's different types. There's cold, there's retargeting, there's local. But what the difference between these ads and regular ads that maybe a marketing agency might give to you, I just want you guys to understand this, is these ads are meant to drive people to your profile, just to look at your profile and to follow you. And then we'll get into, they can DM you stuff. We'll get into that. But that's the main objective here. So the barrier to entry for whatever action you want the person to take is much lower than, hey, visit this website, read this paragraph, and drop $500. So that's the difference between these ads and regular ads. It's part of the entire funnel. Like, you're not gonna get, maybe 10% of people will come in and like message you right away, hey, I'm ready to buy. But like I have here, give them 1 to 2 months, and then the leads turn warm, and then they start reaching out to you, and they trust you, and you're an authority. We're here for the long game, right? So once you drive this quality traffic, like I said, you're going to nurture this traffic with your content. There's short form, there's VSL's training, like this one, right? Free trainings, just give it out. Give it out to them. It builds trust. Like somebody watching you for 10 to 15 minutes is probably the biggest trust builder you can have. I mean, they can watch your 20-second short form content over and over and over again, but this is the real heavy hitter. And then some of the ads, you can tell people to watch this, right? And I want you guys to, if you record one of these trainings and you follow this advice and you're gonna try and do this funnel for yourself, put your training in your Instagram bio, right? So here's my Instagram bio. Put that training right there. Slap the link. So then people that visit your page, if they want to, I don't know, maybe see your ad, but they follow you, and then later they're like, wait a minute, that training sounds interesting. You'll have it right there for them, right? And then as soon as your traffic is nurtured, you'll get engagement, you'll get messages, and this is where CTAs in your content, as well as your ads, come into play. Hey, message me this keyword if you're interested in the free training. And hey, I mean, for a message to get this type of value, 10 to 15 minutes of straight value, absolutely, I'll message you, But then you have that lead, and they're warm, and you could reach out to them like a normal human being. Don't sell them right away. Hey, man, how's the house going? Are you looking to sell your house? Are you looking to buy? Cool. I recommend, you look for a house with these type of windows. Just give out free advice. They'll work with you. You're building so much trust here. Again, I'm putting this over and over again. Build trust here. Build trust here. Let's go. This is different than, hey, I'm pumping ads to this one web page. Book a call. It's way different, guys. So when you reach out to these people in their DMs, eventually they will get interested and you'll get booked calls. Now, if you want to run this operation hands off, you can get an appointment setter in the DMs, right? You have to train them up and then get them in the DMs, and then they'll handle all that for you. But at the beginning, I mean, if you're, if you just want to try this out for yourself, reply to these people yourself, So the magic magnet of this whole funnel is the Instagram video ads. You're going to be doing Instagram video ads, and you're going to send people to your profile, get them to follow you, and have these extremely low barriers to entry, which is why this ad strategy works so much better than a traditional funnel. A traditional SMMA, whatever, marketing agency. Hey, can I do your Facebook ads? Bro, you don't know anything about realtors. You don't know anything about building trust. That's the difference here. This is why this funnel works 2, 3 times, 4 times better, especially in local. Especially in local. Because you're hitting the same small audience again and again and again. It's so much easier to build trust than reaching out to the whole world, right? And all of this leads to sales, right? And our clients are literally closing people in the DMs that are coming to them. You're saving so much time and money. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I'll leave you with is to track every single lead in a CRM, whether that's Google Sheets, whether that's Notion, I don't care. But track these leads and have follow-up dates every 2 weeks. So then these warm leads that come in, you're able to stay on top of their mind at all times. And that's how you really, really build trust. So I hope this helped, guys. Again, if you want to try this out for yourself, go ahead. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment below. And yeah, I hope that helped, guys.